Hello. Welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community because of you. Thank you. You've been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. Or you can watch back on 1.25 speed or something like that. I do that a lot on YouTube. So I'm glad you guys like the kitty. Oh, just the kitty. Saw something moving. Whew, leaves blowing around. And today's nails are pretty epic. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, there we go. They're there, and they're actually very 3D. So you can see each one. So I got these cool 3D Halloween nails. Let me get it to focus. There we go. So, all right, close enough. I tried. But anyway, they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun Halloween stuff. Oh yes, my Halloween pumpkin sweatshirt. I've been waiting to wear this. You will be seeing this all for the rest of this month and through November. I love this thing. Okay. Guess what? This morning, actually, before we get to Chutkan, I was listening to Judge McAfee discussing the questionnaire for the jurors. They were trying to work that out in the Georgia case. Yes. And the upshot is that, let me save you a lot of time. Trump's lawyers were arguing that it was perfectly reasonable of them for them to ask potential jurors, do you think that the 2020 election was stolen? Do you think that your vote counts or not? Do you believe that Donald Trump was guilty of insurrection? On and on and on. All of these questions that ask for the potential jurors to make a decision before hearing the case. And that's a big no-no. No. Oh, nay. Oh, no. No. So Judge McAfee's like, that's basic case. That's basic law. I can't allow that. And of course, the prosecutors agreed. So the lawyer started arguing that, but this is a special case. This is an unprecedented special case. And I was walking on my treadmill, and it was one of those things where I clumsily climbed off the treadmill quickly, and it was like, no, it's not special. He's not special. He's just like everybody else. And poor Sarah could hear me. She was working, and she just kind of chuckling to herself because I'm just like, no, he's not special. Hello, Becca from House of Lenormand. Do follow House of Lenormand. Becca is awesome. And you did a great job last night on the Petty Boots Club. Really well done. So anyway, Ricky says in the star of the show, the inspiration behind It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Sir Alfred. Boobas and Kitty, you get the rock. You get the... Oh, you get a rock in your trick-or-treat bag? Not while I'm around. No. All right. So anyway, Oh, no worries, Becca. I listened to it on replay. I wasn't able to. I was. There was a medical thing I got sorted out. So, but I listened on replay. You did an excellent job. Okay, so Christy says Trump's conditions of release in the federal January 6th case set by Judge Chutkan. Image a document in the Facebook chat. Oh, okay. Thank you. Sherry's asking, where were you watching it? On Judge McAfee's channel. He has a YouTube channel. Believe it or not. So, all right. I don't know that there's anything to really. Oh, I understand, Ricky. I understand. I don't know that there's really anything to read on there because it sounded like I'm sharing that with you because it sounded like Judge McAfee was just on it. He was being very, he wasn't being unreasonable. He wasn't to either side. He was just very steady. And in the end, it was just, you can't do that, spiff, is what it came down to. And then it was, yeah, we're done here. Okay. Yeah, shut down the courtroom. There was also a question of where the actual trial, what courtroom the trial is going to take place, and they haven't worked it out yet. So I guess it's not going to necessarily be in the courtroom where McAfee's hearing stuff. Anyway, like I said, I don't know that there's anything to read on there. I just wanted to share a bit of information that I had watched this morning at great risk to my safety when I overreacted. So anyway, all right. I don't have time to go and read the conditions of release at the moment. I appreciate it. Thank you. If anybody could give me the highlights, though, in the chat, I would be very, very grateful. So, yeah. Cherry Bomb, Bowtie was saying, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please remain seated if you are biased in our favor. If you are a Democrat, you can leave. Exactly. Exactly. So, all right. So let's go on now that I've shared that with you. So things are going along apace. So that's always a good thing. At 8 minutes in, we have Lisa specifically asking about this, but I had pinned a comment to the top of the chat earlier with a link to the Guardian page because somebody from the Guardian, I guess, was in the courtroom with Chutkan, what have you, and was really every 10 minutes was giving a report of what was going on. So yeah, so that was good. Oh, thank you, Fran. So Trump attorney John Lauro told Judge Chutkan that a new gag order wasn't needed. And that the restrictions already in place are working. Chutkan literally laughed in his face. Yeah. Matter of fact, I believe that Lauro or one of the other attorneys had said that Chutkan didn't need to get a gag order. He'll make sure nothing like the because she did ask about. I'm trying to hard keeping all this straight. She did ask about the gag order that's in place with Trump and Judge and Gorin after Trump publicly attacked Gorin's clerk. And so Chutkan asked about that, and the lawyer agreed that, yes, that's bad. And she's like, well, what's going to stop something like that happen again? He said, I'll stop him from doing anything like that. Do you have a blowgun? Do you have one of those like big long straws? To like anesthetize him? How exactly are you going to stop Donald Trump from running his mouth? Oh, and Kristen, I absolutely agree with Mary L. Trump's tweet. Well, it's already been a few minutes. Has Donald violated his gag order yet? It's absolutely true. I heard about that, and I thought, okay, he's going to violate his gag order in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So, okay. So Chutkan literally laughed in Laura's face. After a recess, she has issued restrictions. Will Trump follow them? Does anyone know? Has she said, because this is the key to me, what happens when he violates them? Do we know? And will she? Yes, Keith, and I love that, Kristen. Also, thank you for all the great information from Kristen from Uncover the News. Keith Olbermann tweeted, estimated Trump time. I can't do my best. I can't really do a good Olbermann, but estimated Trump timeline. Violates gag order at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Judge warns him at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Violates gag order again, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Judge sends marshals 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We jumped. Sunset, 6:14 p.m. Eastern Time. This is countdown. Okay. Anna says, I saw that she didn't make that known. Sharon Rice says, my 8-ball shows all signs point to no. Yes. Kristen says, the violations are in that document I sent. Well, those would be the violations, but does it say anything about the consequences? If you wouldn't mind, I'd really appreciate it. So, and Trump will be violating in 3, 2, 1. Tina Childer says no. She said she would deal with them when he did not abide by them. No names and sanctions. Core Smith says nothing specific, re consequences. Protection over court personnel, prosecutors, etc., but nothing about consequences. Not a good idea. Death card. Okay, so she is serious. At least there's that. She's not messing around, and she will hold him accountable. Now, Lisa's asking, so after lunch, after his fish delight, because apparently he doesn't call it a fish fillet, to get a fish fillet from, honestly, I've been a vegan for 20 years. Fish fillets from McDonald's? Anyway, he calls it a fish delight. Yeah, I think because Burger King is a big fish, something like that. Chariot careening. All right, strength. Interesting cards. Okay, card for the reading is the death card. So that's major arcana. Then I've got 3 major arcana cards here. Chariot, strength, and judgment right in the middle. So this feels to me like she is absolutely taking this seriously. Now, this is the sitting pretty card, the 9 of Pentacles, and this is the 3 of Wands, the waiting for your ship to come in, but also this one thing is not like the others in this deck, which means I don't think he's going to blow the gag order today. I think that he's going to sit there and we're going to be waiting. It's like waiting for the shoe to drop. Oh, he said something else. Is that it? But he's able to put it off for a little while until things start to slip. Behind the scenes, ooh, he's so mad. He's so mad. Raymond de Pascal says Chutkan read aloud a Trump statement about him deriding her as a radical Obama hack. Janelle Espinosa is a good idea. My guess is someone does it for him. Yeah, that's a given. Yeah, that's a good point. Sherry Moonchild saying he's processing for now. It could be it. Jerry Bum is suggesting 3 a.m. when he's bloated and sad. That was good. He's bloated and sad. That was good. Fool. He can't keep his mouth shut for good. It's just, no, you just can't get there from here. But it's going to be just like, and the other thing is, it's going to be pushing the limit. A little, just to see, he needs consequences. Clear consequences. She's serious, but all I can think is maybe she wants to. We should ask. Does she want to lock him up? Does she want to lock him up? Does she want to revoke his bail? Oh, that's the next question. 5 of Imps. So, rabble rousing, making his, basically trying to stir up support and garbage. There's so many cases against him. 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. The rallies. I'm going off script at the rallies. That's going to be the kicker when his emotions get the best of him. Oh, yeah. And he has to, someone punches you, you punch back twice as hard. Every ruling that comes down from her about the trial or during the trial, he's going to take it as he's being punched. He has to lash out. He has to protect himself. It's funny how often abusive people will say, well, I have to protect myself. Funny how it's not the, say, battered wives who you hear, well, I have to protect myself. No. It's the abusive husbands or other people who are, yeah. Oh, it was self-defense. So, at 19 minutes in, does she want to, does Chutkan want to revoke? He is out on bail, right? Because he had to, no, that was McAfee, that he had to go to the bail bondsman. Is he out on bail with Chutkan? Kristen says Trump Social Watch. He's currently attacking Haley and DeSatan. We're just watching. Okay, who's he attacking now? He's on bond? Kristen Davis. Thank you. Yes, he's on bail. Core Smith, yes. Becca from House of Lenormand says, I think he's on bail everywhere. Ay. Okay. Four of Cups. If he doesn't listen, she's like, go ahead, try me. Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Temperance is in the middle, Five of Ghosts, Five of Cups, Empress. She doesn't want to, but she's not going to put up with anything. He's already on shaky ground. He already has a gag order in another court case. Three of Cups. This would be us. I'm just watching. This Temperance she's watching too. Absolutely, she's watching. This is Disappointment and the Empress here. So this is when he steps out of line. When he's trying to kick over all those cups, but some of them are still standing. She's watching too. She's waiting. She's not out to do it, but she's not going to put up with much. So that leads to the question at 21, 25. If he doesn't follow her guidelines, will he actually be arrested? Sir, put your hands behind your back. Sir, watch your head as we're putting you in the back of the car. Oh, Kristen says Trump is speaking in Iowa after the gag order ruling. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Cherry Bomb says, the party I will throw when he's arrested. Oh, the party I will throw. There will be a live party here too. We'll watch together. Yes, Lois McDonald. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. Fool. Card for the reading. So right now we're basically waiting for Trump's continued self-restraint. If you're like Lucius Fox in the Batman movie, good luck. Morgan Freeman is Lucius Fox. Anyway. All right. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Strength, Three of Cups, Seven of Imps. This is on the defensive. Well, this is us being happy. She's, like I said, Chutkan's not messing around, and something's going to happen where we will be pleased. This is being put in place. This feels like the people around Trump trying to keep, but you can't control him. On the defensive. What do you mean on the defensive? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, Lisa. And all the police were crying as I was arrested. As long as you were arrested. Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. Three of Swords. Page of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Star. His lawyers are going to... People around him are going to try to say, oh no, he didn't say that, I did. Or Trump himself will say, oh, I didn't put out that social media thing. An assistant did. He's going to push this. He's going to play a game. It's going to be stupid. Because he's not going to listen. This is a card of refusal. Three swords through the heart. she's not messing around. But this is a page of swords. So this is he's a bully. So he's going to push the button and he's going to, yeah. Angela M says the judge just moved the trial date to December. I'm all for that. Merry Christmas. The plan, people around him are kind of freaking out, and the star trying to keep him quiet. He's going to play games, but it does not feel like, doesn't feel like it's going to work. Not with her. Oh gosh, if that happens. So, man. Ooh, Earth Yogi is talking about nachos. Oh, that's just mean. All right. Anyway, yeah. Layla, Integral Soul. Maybe Stephen Miller is in charge of posting. Yeah, or he'll say somebody else did it. Oh, it wasn't me. They're going to play games. Whew. Kristen from Uncover the News has something that Junior said. Who cares? You're next. I'm sorry. That's right, Junior. Hey, how about, why don't you help me with my charity work? You could be one of the, the leaders, people like on the board of the charity. Oh, that's right. You can't be, because you use charity money for your own benefit. You took money away from people who needed it. You raised money with the idea of charity to help the needy, but you were caught and held accountable in a court of law. So sit down. Anyway, just saying. All right, so okay, this next question. Oh my gosh. At 27:45. Wow. This is a wow. Okay, why this is a question is, okay, is this a preview of Trump and his lawyers' arguments? Okay. Okay? This was the argument made. Is this the kind of trial for, or example of what they're going to try to do in the, okay. When pressed about why Trump should be allowed to speak about witness Mark Milley deserving quote-unquote death, unquote, by Judge Chutkan, John Lauro could only respond, quote, "The First Amendment does not restrict speech simply because it could be used to spur someone to violence," unquote. This directly violates the imminent lawless action, which says which says just that. Is this lack of a real defense indicative of how the rest of the hearings are going to go? The First Amendment does not restrict speech simply because it could be used to spur someone to violence. Nah. This is going to be your argument. This is what you got. Exactly, Becca. Soon they'll argue no laws apply to him because he was king of the U.S. King of Swords. Yeah, these are genius legal arguments. Anybody who's I was married to an Englishman for 20 years, and one of the things that always horrified me were the full lyrics of "God Save the Queen." I mean, and after the Revolution or during the Revolution, right around that time, in America, people changed the words to "God Save the Queen," so you're already familiar with the tune of it. Our nation 'tis of thee. But in God Save the Queen, God save our gracious queen or king, God save the king, make her victorious, something inglorious, long to reign over us. God save the queen. Long to reign over us. No. All right, so yeah, you're done. You're just this is stupid. Argument's stupid. The Six of Swords. Yeah, your arguments are a really good way to get your client into a whole lot of trouble, because here is the Lover's card. And also you can't control. You have to be completely loyal to him and what he wants, but what he wants is stupid. Happy and glorious. Thank you, Visualize 70. Death cards in the middle. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Make sure you get your money up front, lawyers, because Trump is going to be, let's say, burdened. Oh, he says that there's a statement from Trump in the Facebook chat. Ooh, shall we? Let's see. Mm-hmm. What was it? Isabel Moss says, at least the Portuguese national anthem only tells you to march against cannons. Really? Oh boy. march against. Do we have to? Valley says, yippee. Let's have a look-see. Okay. Statement from, it's a Trump spokesperson. Boy. Yeah, this is going to get a bit fuzzy, because this is from a spokesperson. So how much of this stuff coming out from Trump is going to be from a spokesperson? What kind of voice should I use? Because I don't like reading his stuff. Okay, we'll do. Oh my God. Today's decision is an absolute abomination and another partisan knife stuck in the heart of our democracy by crooked Joe Biden, who was granted the right to muzzle his political opponents, the leading candidate for the presidency in 2024, and the most popular political leader in America, President Don J. Virginius Trump. President Trump will continue to fight for our Constitution and the American people's right to support him and to keep our country free of the chains of weaponized and targeted law enforcement. I mean, oh my God, gag me with a spoon. Yes, Roxana. Rad, Valerie, exactly. It's like a statement from the Trump spokesman. Whatever. Exactly, Jenny. So I think there are going to be a lot more statements from the spokespeople. Like, really? Yeah. Okay. All right. He's an idiot. His lawyers have nothing. And Trump is going to run around. Yes, and he's going to call Kathy Delisle. Yes, he's going to call into Fox News and pretend to be John Barron. You noticed how that was the name that he used as one of his aliases, and that's what he named one of his kids? Like, wow. All right. All right. All right. Moving on to 3615. Holy buckets. Trying to get information specifically, but I can only guess on the details. Tell me if you know more, please. So, a recent FEC filing shows that Trump owes massive amounts of cash to both media outlets, like the New York Times, Daily Caller, and ABC News. Advertising? I don't know why he owes the media a massive amount of cash, but he also owes over $300,000 to the Secret Service in plain reimbursement. Will he pay his bills soon? It's a very unlikely, kitten. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, Mrs. The whole Barron name thing has been disturbing for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Greta, that's true. Elon Musk named one of his sons X. He's so vile. They're both so vile. Yeah. Kristen says, Trump Social Watch, he's just posting links now. I'm telling you, he's going to push spokespeople, links. Oh, I didn't say anything. I don't think she's going to put up with it. I don't know why. I just made noise drinking that, but that's how it came out. Tuxedo Cat says, I can answer that with no cards. I understand. So, Trump, going to pay your bills? Can the Secret Service say, you know what? We're not working until you pay your bills. Probably not, but they should. Sun, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands. Hello, Justice card. This looks more promising than I thought it would. Well, the card for the reading is no kind of surprise. Trump is in terrible financial shape. Terrible. He's a bad business person on a good day. And he doesn't have the money. Matter of fact, was it Popok? I think it was Popok over on Midas Touch who said that Donald Trump's expenses are something like $50 million a month. Is that true? How would he know? But no matter, so, because what they were talking about was the whole SPAC thing with True Social, and that the whole SPAC thing with True Social, because Trump was hoping to get $1 million from that, but it's looking now like he'll be lucky if he gets like 300 million from that. And I want to say it was Popok who said his expenses are currently something like $50 million a month. So it's not going to last him that long. And he was banking on getting all that money, and he's not getting it. So Kelly says you're right. He'll go too far at a live speaking event. Yeah. Mary Smith, yes, it was Popok. Okay, thank you. Marie Sutton says, I just heard in the news that Trump will probably appeal the gag order all the way to the Supreme Court. Oh my gosh, nothing happens to this repugnant, vile man. Oh, I don't know. This doesn't feel like he's going to skate all the way through it. Cindy Lou says, geez, I could live off only $500,000 a month. Yeah, you'd think. And I mean, if you economized. His finances are disaster. Lisa is asking, can you appeal a gag order? Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Okay, this is the... So the question is, will he pay up? All right, this is the Sun. And this is basically, he had to turn in paperwork. This was the... recent FEC filing. That's it. That's what this is. And this is the Page of Wands, not the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. Which is a messenger or a very weak Trump, because these last two cards are justice and judgment. You know, Melania redid her prenup, postnup for the third or fourth time or whenever it was. She better get that money while she can. Anybody who's trying to get money out of Trump, you better do it now, because he's headed for catastrophe. Like old black and white movies of trains just flying off that cliff. Yeah. Whew. Okay. So, Glenn had a question. I'll pull 3 cards on it. 43 minutes in. 3. Attacking GOP members who oppose him, Trump supposedly misspoke and said, Republicans eat their young as opposed to eat their own. I don't know if he misspoke. Anyway. And then he doubled down on it rather than admitted said something wrong, of course. So is the GOP going to normalize this, or will real conservatives say enough is enough? Oh, Glenn, I don't think that this barely registers. So Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Tower. He's already in trouble. He's already in trouble with regular Republicans, but look, it's not a done deal. I want to remind everybody that there was a special election in Louisiana last week before, something like that, very, very recently. And the Democratic governor is no more. The next governor of Louisiana is a Republican. So we have to vote. And this is not, we know all the lying that's going on, all the awfulness that's going on. But we cannot get complacent, because on the other side, they're not necessarily getting all of it. Now, maybe we can say that, you know, it was a special election, so, oh, sorry about the, goodness gracious, bless whoever needs that, bless, sorry. But yeah, conservatives, they're his right, this is 10 of Pentacles, this is Queen of Pentacles. These are the conservatives. This is a 4 of Pentacles. This is the person who's kind of running out of money, or in this case, support. And this is the Tower. Wait till all the convictions start coming down. Trump is headed for disaster. And the cards are all bad. And they're not just bad, they're major arcana bad. Reading after reading after reading. So, yeah. Anne says, Louisiana went to the very red side. Yes. And Sherry Voices from the Swamp said the next governor of Louisiana is a Trump sycophant. And says it was this past weekend. Thank you. We have to vote. We have to vote. We have to ask other Democrats to vote. So, yeah, bless. All right. And the last Trump question at 4640. On top of everything else, Trump wants to give testimony in London that the Steele dossier was false after moving to sue Steele for slander. In order to do that, he'd have to open himself up to questions under oath. So will he actually go through with it? I would think not a chance. What? Anne says that was part of the problem. Voter turnout was very low. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah, you're aggressive, legal garbage. Okay. 3 of Wands, which if you're waiting for a ship to come in, he's mad, so tells some lawyers to sue. Here's the problem. This thing's in London. How exactly is that going to work? He's out on bond. He's not on bond and bail or whatever, or both, or whatever, however it works. How exactly are you going to go to London? Or is it all going to be, so it's all going to be what? Videotaped? Zoom? Because you can't leave the country. Oh, look, it's a judgment card. Trump's in so much trouble. You don't have the money or the time, or you don't have, you cannot make this work, you big jerk. You cannot make this work. So expect this to go the way of the Michael Cohen $500 million suit. Paula Stahl is asking, is an excuse to leave the country? Well, I think that the anger is real, but Lisa's asking, will England let them into their country? I do think he started this before. I think this has been going on for a while, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he actually started this before he was arrested. But this is wussy. See, this is this page of swords. This is Trump's suit. This King of Swords, that's Steele. Man knows his stuff. 8 of Imps, 8 of Wands. He's just throwing everything. Trump is just throwing everything he can because he had a temper tantrum. 7 of Pentacles. Fruits of labor gathered by this man. Mille points. Yeah. Whew, okay. So. All right. Now, tell me if anybody has heard more about this, because at 50, 55, I'll just make it 56. At 56. As per Raw story, Jim Jordan has hit a snag. Oh, what a shame. Apparently, the GOP is putting forth a new, yet unnamed speaker candidate. How will this play out? So they're saying they have a new candidate, but it's super secret and they're not telling anybody. Is this their Canadian girlfriend? You wouldn't know her. She's in Canada, but she's really smart and she's really pretty and she really loves me, but you wouldn't know her. I have a girlfriend. Uh-huh. GOP. It's just 3 cards. This is the sitting pretty card for the reading. We have like the best candidate, but we're not going to tell you who it is. No, we're not. 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Maybe there's somebody's name they're going to say, but I've got a 10 of Cups here, which is a happy family. I've got a 9 of Cups here. This is all the Democrats sticking together. And in the middle, I've got a Republican. But it's super secret. Super, super secret. But it's a guy, and he's really handsome, and he really likes me. But he's in Canada. No, he's from Canada. Hermit. Yeah, the speaker thing is not going well. 8 of Wands. They're throwing everything they can at it. Plus the temper tantrums from MAGA. 6 of Cups. Again, we've got the Democrats who are just like, our votes are set. You put anything for a vote, we're voting for Jeffries. End of. And 9 of Swords. And I try to find the humor in this with these idiots, but the reality is there's real damage because they didn't pass the spending bills. So we'll have to see what happens there, but yeah. Please. You know what, DLC? I'm with you. I cannot think of one Republican worthy of being Speaker of the House. That is utterly and absolutely true. All right. What else have we got? Oh, 5420. The other latest FEC filing reports that Ted Cruz is way behind his Democratic opponent in fundraising for the 2024 election. Could Cruz be on his way out? Oh, Cancun Cruz. Raymond DePascal says Ted is behind by $2 million. Yeah. Oh, Ted. King of Pentacles. I'm kind of hoping that he's not going to do well because of when all of the January 6th stuff starts coming forward and people start being arrested. There's the audio. You can hear it where he's talking, Ted Cruz talking to Maria Bartiromo. Oh, and she's like, well, who's going to become president? And he says, oh, we're going to set up a committee. Cherry Bomb says, justice for Snowball. Is it Snowball or Snowflake? I keep getting it mixed up. I would imagine it's Snowball, but anyway. Two of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Lovers. He is going to be banking on firing up the far right. That is his only shot here. Who is the Democrat running against him? Because Ted is, let's say, divisive. So he may pick up on the fundraising later. But boy, he's going to have to dig deep into MAGA to get the money he needs. Colin Allred, is that it? Thank you. Thank you, Greta. Janelle Espinosa said Allred. Thank you. And yes, from saying justice for Snowflake. Thank you. I wasn't trying to correct anybody. I was asking. Colin Allred. Well, at 57:30, Colin Allred. How are you going to do? Colin Allred. Let's see here. Let me hit save. What are you going to do, Colin, against Ted Cruz? All right, it feels like everybody holding their breath. I wonder if it's going to be a squeaker. There's something, but it's just, I just got everybody like staring, holding their breath. Janelle Espinosa says he is fantastic ex-military. Knight of Cups. He's fighting. He's fighting for it. And says also Roland Gutierrez. Okay. Three of Cups. Hermit. Eight of Cups. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it feels like a squeaker. Three of Cups. Hermit. So Allred doing pretty well. It feels like Cruz, at least in the near term, not doing so well. The Eight of Cups here, that would be there's a potential for the person in red having to walk away from all of these Democratic votes put there. Page of Swords. A lot of young voters, so that's good. But Wheel of Fortune. That would be big change, but it's there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance. But I've just got like everybody tense and holding their breath. That's all I'm getting. which is very unhelpful. Could you tell me who finally does actually win? I got a big change here, though. Janelle Espinosa says the primary will find which Dem runs against Cruz. That could be it. That could be it. Sorry. Kristen from Uncover the News, bless you, says Donald J. Trump posted on social, just landed in the great state of Iowa. See everyone soon. MAGA. Oh, please, yappity yap yap. Yap yap yap. Yap 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 yap. Anyway, thank you. All right, that's going to do it for me for today. But thank you for being here. It is 1:15 here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel as usual. If you have anything you want to do, come on by. We just want to encourage you, give you some time to work on your projects, whatever they are, and any kind of project. And we just want to encourage you. Other than that, I'm here 365 days of the year. So I will be right back here tomorrow and every other day. All right, hang in there, everybody, and thank you so much. Yeah, so just don't forget, you are not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. All right, take care.